Okay, I'm back. Another video. I'm not going to do the vertical thing because the exposure on the camera works better. Sounds kind of stupid, but what the hell. But the problem is I've forgotten what I was supposed to be videoing about. I forgot. Just entirely forgot. So I know I had a subject for this video, but it's been lost. And so we're just going to have to wing it and hope for the best. So anyway, I guess we could just go a little further on this, you know, why I feel the need to be provocative. You know, the human race needs to start talking about its dilemmas, you know, its quandaries, its inescapable trapolas. I mean, I know there's a better word for that, but whatever. It's in a big trouble. Lots of things aren't working. Life on Earth, for most conscious beings, is not too fucking good. And we have intelligence. We can do something to fix some of this shit. And we're not doing any of that shit. No, we're, you know, playing video games and watching inane television because we are simple-minded idiots. And so I sort of think the scientific type people, instead of you know, wagging their fingers, man, I look almost dead. Holy shit. Not very good color. Well, I'm gonna try this low cam. Yeah, that's better. Now you can't see me. You know, these smart people, they sort of have the obligation to make all this make sense somehow, and to sort of give the human race a mission, and to set the direction, and to, you know, make the argument that we can do so much better, and inspire people, and all that crap. And they're not going to do it with bullshit, with fucking lies. We've been down the lying road before. The, oh, don't worry, happily ever after crap. And that's all God is. God is just another little fairy tale. You know, it's got the little moral story. Be good, and everything will be okay, and everything will turn out fair and right. No, it's only going to be fair if we make it fair. It's only going to be right if we make it right. And we're not going to do any of that shit, as I've said 4,000 times, unless we're motivated, unless we're uncomfortable with the way things are. Damn uncomfortable. That's how human beings work. They don't do shit unless they're provoked to do shit. They have to be motivated. And they're not going to be motivated at the goodness of their heart, because we're basically selfish animals. And we can, you know, we'll pull out $1 for get a guy a beer or a cup of coffee or whatever the lie is there. You know, we'll give some little money to charity. We'll do a little blog event and send the money to Africa and save all the poor people. You know, we'll do some silly token gesture bullshit. But we're not going to do the real deal until everybody's as unhappy with the way things are, and unsettled and uncomfortable and pissed off as I am. That's always going to happen. So people have to be motivated, you know, to kick some ass, to jump on some grenades, to do whatever it takes to fix this fucking pig, you know, to turn it into something better. It's just so frustrating to have to go over this and over this. So anyway, I don't even know where I'll post this video, because, you know, I'm not going to post on the Amendment channel till the last video gets 1,000 views, and that might be 6 months. And, well, you know, DoNotGod, it's a good channel, so maybe that's just be me again. I'll just start over, just be one of the little people. You know, it makes any difference. The root audience is the same, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, let's see an even better angle. Oh, you're way up there. So where was I? So yeah, you know, it's this motivation thing. And yeah, all these people think we're going to get somewhere by having little, you know, pleasant conversations with the silly creationists. No, I'm sorry. What motivates people is humiliation. What motivates them is pop culture, peer pressure. These things work. We got to gang up on these fuckers. I mean, we've got to hit them directly and hard. And there's no point in pretending to be friendly. It's like that's almost like the Congress. Look how dysfunctional that is. And they're all very polite. And you know, my good friend from Nebraska, and they're not really friends. You know, one's cheating on the other guy's wife, and all kinds of bullshit's going on. You know, you gotta just stop lying. You know, this isn't complicated. You know, ew. Something is dead around here. Completely dead. Very dead. Like many days past originally dead. Boy, that's some stink. Maybe I can find it later. I don't really want to find it though. If I could videotape it for you, just show you. See, that's life. Life is decomposition. You're born and then you start dying. You know, this is bullshit and it's stupid, and it's for little, you know, penis pleasures that just really aren't worth the price we're paying for it. So we got to do this better. We got to make the life thing more elegant, or we got to just give up. But we can't just throw a bunch more consciousness into this hell, and that's what it is. It's a hell. We are worse than God. We are creating hell, and we're sentencing people to it because we won't talk about it. And that's all we have to do. We just have to talk about it. If you start talking about it, the world will change. But if everybody pretends the truth isn't the truth, well, then nothing will change. We just keep playing the status quo bullshit games. Keep pretending that everything's going to be okay. Fuck. So anyway, yeah, that's probably enough of a video. Yeah, do the angly thing again. Maybe a low angle. Yeah, I like that better. I can hide in the dark. I look more sinister way down there, looking down at you. Yeah. Yeah. I could have some more walking to do, but I really don't have any more talking to do. So anyway, this is just whatever. I'm in a mood. It's time to do something, so I'm doing something. And maybe it's pointless. Everybody will hate me for it. So what? I've been there before. You know, I'm very hateable. Great, fine. I can live with that. If I irritate you and piss you off, great. All the better. I just don't care. I'm just sick of inane conversation. I'm sick of investing myself in YouTube for nothing. You know, so we can all applaud mediocrity. You know, mediocre comedians and mediocre philosophers and, you know, grammar school biology. Yeah, let's all applaud the wonderful grammar school biology lesson. I mean, come on, we gotta do better than this. Bastards. Fuckers. I gotta quit the swearing, I guess, but it's a word, damn it. It's nothing, it's a word. We gotta, you know, we can't stand words, then we got no chance. Oh, that's pretty flattering. That light is better. Not too bad. Alright, so, yeah, so this was a video. It's good enough. I'd listen to it if I had nothing better to do. Like nothing at all. Maybe with a bowl of soup. Yeah, a little vegetable soup. Bowl of vegetable soup and a nice piece of toast. And listen to the video. That's what I'd do. So anyway, I'm just wasting time. Sorry. So, till next time. You know, whenever that'll be.